If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. And for the first time in a long time, we have a special guest, Mr. Evan Tanaka, who has recently returned to making YouTube My Team videos. I'm happy to have Evan back in the community. If y'all have not been watching his videos, if y'all are maybe newer to the My Team community and have not checked out Evan's channel in the past because maybe you weren't in the community when he made videos, his link will be in the description. I think you'll be able to click his name in the title as well. Just go check him out. Go check out his channel. He is very similar to me in terms of the content he makes, one of the most reliable and consistent forms or creators of My Team content in the community. So definitely go check him out if you haven't. And I'm excited to be here with Evan, man, because me and him have been friends for a long time, and we're excited to bring these videos back. I think we're going to be doing collab videos pretty much on a weekly basis, and so that should be a lot of fun. But we're doing part 1 on my channel of a 100 card tier list, and then part 2 will be over on Evan's channel later on today. So make sure y'all watch both videos to get our opinions. And yeah, with that being said, what's going on, Evan?
Yes, sir, man. We are back on the JC channel, bro. I'm so happy to be back posting My Team content. And yeah, we're going to get you guys collabs probably every single Sunday from here on out. And excited for this one. I mean, top 100 cards in the game. I say we just hop right into it.
Yes, sir. So part 1 is 50 cards, which is going through Paulo Boncaro. He will be the 50th. And we should probably not waste any time because we have a lot of cards to rank. But we're going to start with LeBron. I think we can agree he is S tier. One of the best, if not the best, arguably small forward in the game.
Yeah, 100% agree. Best small forward in my opinion, so easily S.
Pistol Pete, not good. I don't like this card. I think his jumper stinks.
CD.
I think he's F. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
really?
there's 100 cards on this list, but he's got to be one of the. His jumper's bad. He doesn't have good sigs. He's not an elite defender. He's not an elite slasher. What does he do well?
We could go D, or we can go F. We can go F.
Yeah, I think he's F. Ron Artest. 100 cards, and we got about 6 tiers. We got 10, 12, 15-ish cards going in the S tier. I'm not sure. I think our test probably cracks that group. Just barely. I'd put him like low S.
Am I the only one that thinks Ron Artest is the best shooting guard, or is that crazy?
Okay, no, I don't think that's crazy, but I don't think he's like, I think it's an argument. It's him, it's B-Roy, it's Dr. J. Like, there's a few guys who can be argued. Obviously, Vince as well. Did you put the 100 overalls on here?
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
I got
good.
100 overalls.
Awesome. So, yeah, I think Ron is S, yes.
He's S, yeah.
But he's not like the best of S, in my opinion, anyway.
No.
Jimmy Butler feels like a C tier guy.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's fine. His defense is good. His jumper's not great. His movement's whatever. I don't know. I don't love the card. I think C tier. Rodman probably D. Good defensively, but
D, yeah.
Low 3-ball.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's just an okay card. Yeah,
right.
Defensively good, but nothing else.
Okay. Oscar Robertson, B. Well-rounded,
yeah,
but not like great at anything. He's like a jack of all trades, master of none is how I describe that card. Other LeBron, Opal LeBron. Do we think A? Because I think there's a couple small forwards better than Opal LeBron.
It is, yeah. I would say he's A. I mean, the Dark Matter, it's not like a huge difference between the two cards, but the Dark Matter's, I would say, better. Like, he's a better card.
Yeah. I think I'd put Ben Wallace in D tier. He's undersized. He can't really shoot. Or actually F tier, I think, because he's just limited size-wise. He's fast, but he's small, and he doesn't have high-level shooting ability. I don't know. I think probably F tier for him, don't you think?
That's fair. Yeah, I go F for him.
And then James Worthy, I don't like his jump shot. Stat and badge-wise, he is good. I think C, but I just don't like the jumper very much. So that is a limiting factor for sure for him. I'd put Kareem A. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I think him and Wilt, we'll probably get to Wilt somewhere here. I think he's coming up soon. But yeah, I think those cards are similar, and I think they're A. They're not the top centers or power forwards in this game, but they're definitely elite.
Yeah, it feels like low A-ish is a good spot for them. Not great shooters, but very athletic, dominant inside bigs, rebound incredibly well, defend really well, all that type of stuff. Pau Gasol, that one is F tier for sure. I cannot stand that card. I think he's terrible.
Honestly, never used him, so I'm not going to comment. If you think he's that bad, we'll
his jumper sucks. He's slow. He doesn't have good animations. I don't like the card at all. Nikola Vucevic, I would go B. I think he's pretty good. Jumper's decent.
He's a high B.
Did you use him?
He's good. Yes, I have used Vucevic. He's good. I like his jump shot.
He's legitimately solid. He's one of those guys who I think is very slept on, but if you can get him for under 100K, he's actually a pretty good value option at power forward. Giannis, I actually would put Opal Giannis at S. I know we'll have Dark Matter Giannis in this list at some point too. I think Giannis's switchability and versatility at 6'11" at small forward is good enough to put him S tier. Would you go A or would you go S with the Opal?
It just depends how many, like, because there's 100 cards. You were wanting to go, what, 10 to 12 in S?
Maybe 15.
Or
we'll see, something like that.
15? If there's 15, I think he's a top 15 card in the game. So he's better than Opal Braun. So I go
His defense is just so valuable, and his size is he can be such a good mismatch as a screener at the small forward position against a lot of cards. So I think S tier with him. Jonathan Bender, I think A. Don't you think?
He's pushing S though, but yeah, I think he's A.
His jumper's amazing, and his defensive switchability is super valuable, but he doesn't really have shot creation. So I think A tier is probably the right spot for him. Grant Hill feels like another C tier. His upper kind of, his maybe the stats and badges are good, but his upper, something about his jumper is like extremely hard to green, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I go C tier.
It's got a tough green window to him, and he's not like elite movement wise. He's got good size, good stats, but I think C. LaMarcus, what do you think on LaMarcus? Have you used him? I think he's actually pretty decent.
I think he's good because I've never used this card, but I played against him a lot in Showdown when I was grinding. So like, I never used him personally, but he was always frying me. I think he's like B tier. I think him and Vucevic are like the same tier of power forwards, but I never used him. But like playing against him, he did fry me. So
I'm with you on that. His jumper's super smooth. He's solid defensively. He's got decent speed. He's not a bad option. Tim Duncan also feels like B tier to me. Very similar to Vucevic and LaMarcus, don't you think? I mean, defensively, he's a little better. He's not insanely fast, but
what
he's got
about his
decent
jump
speed.
shot though?
It's actually pretty good. I like his shot.
Okay.
I think he's pretty knocked down. I think he's definitely B for sure. Wilt, we already mentioned, is going to be A tier, just like Kareem. They're very similar cards. I think we can pretty much skip past that one. Next up is Andre Kirilenko. Feels like the defense for him probably puts him A tier as well with a smooth jump shot, I would say. And then Marc Gasol is definitely better than Powell, but still not that good, I think, realistically. C is the best we could do for him, honestly, just because he's also kind of on the slower end at the center position or power forward position. Not a bad card, but not great. Boogie's probably a good D tier option because the jumper's not that great. He's undersized. I don't know. What do you think about Bradley Beal? Have you tried him yet? Because I actually haven't done a gameplay or anything with him yet.
I haven't done a gameplay on him either, so we're kind of neither of us have used this card. Because
I know his shot's good, but he's 6'4" and not elite defensively.
I'm thinking like C.
Yeah, probably fair. He's
too high.
No, well, he's pretty good offensively. He's good. He's got good athleticism, and I mean 6'4" isn't tiny. I feel like C's not bad.
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway feels like at this point probably B tier because he might be. Him and Oscar feel like they're probably about the same tier of point guard. I think B tier's right.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Wesley Person, good budget card. Not a great like this overall card at this point. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Like, I would rather him over Jimmy. Is that crazy as shooting guard?
Not that crazy. Do you think he's C or do you think he's B?
I think he's kind of in that perfect middle.
But there's like 92 shooting guards just like him.
Yeah. Let's go C.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. Dwight Howard, limitations shooting wise to me, probably. Well, he's just an undersized Wilton Kareem. That's really what he is.
Exactly.
But
I go B.
You think so? Still? I almost want to put him C. I feel like I'd rather have those guys. I don't know.
Those power forwards, the Tim Duncan, LaMarcus, Vucevic.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go C. I think that's fair.
I just think the undersizedness and the not a great release holds him back a bit. Carmelo's really good offensively, meh defensively. Jumper's really nice. B feels fair. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I damn near have Jaren in S. I think he's probably A, but he's not that far off S. He's a very good card.
I think we go A for now, but potentially we'll move him to S. But he's really good for power forward. His jump shot's amazing. Great defender. Can't ask for much more at power forward, honestly. Besides maybe a little bit more height, but
he's got a huge player ability. He looks 7 foot, even though he's only 6'10".
Yeah.
I feel like D-Rob's also A. I wouldn't put him S at this point. His jumper's just not quite good enough. But overall, defensively, he's super solid. He's got
I wish I got that card. I gotta say, I wish I was playing in season 3 because he's been what usable for what 2 months, 3 months, however
basically
long season 3 was.
Yeah, I literally got him day 1 of season 3 and have been using him in my lineup ever since. Very solid card. D Wade, what do you think? I'm not sure on him.
Well, is he better? Is he on the same tier as Oscar and Penny? Probably.
To me, yes.
Or do you think those cards are better?
I would take him over Oscar and probably over Penny slightly, but I don't know if I take.
But there's going to be better point guards like Harden, Reeves. Those guys will be A probably.
I'm with
higher,
you,
but
I think D Wade and B is fair. I feel like Danny Green is better than Wesley Person because of the defense. He's really good.
Depends what you need, but overall, yes. But is he B though? Like, is he on the same tier as those cards? He's really good, but he's also a budget card. Like,
yeah, high C. Not a bad card though.
Yeah.
I think Dirk is also C. I don't think I'd put him D. I'm a huge Dirk fan too, but his jumper's just not good enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, MJ, D. You could legitimately argue F.
Really?
Dark Matter MJ's jumper is terrible. His 100 overall is best card in the game. His Dark Matter sucks.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
You haven't used Dark Matter MJ, have you?
Yeah, and I've used 100 overall.
For those who don't know,
wow.
Evan just came back to my team like a couple weeks ago, so he hasn't used all these cards. But yeah, either way, me personally, I would put MJ in D tier. I really don't think he's good at all. His jumper's bad. He can't. He's not point guard eligible the way that the other one is. Like, I don't love that card. I think Donovan Mitchell's almost. What does he see? Lack of size hurts him.
Lack of size, but he's 6'10" wingspan. Like,
I don't love the card. Jumper's pretty good though. I mean, what do you think? You want to put him B? I just feel like that's about as high as I would ever put him.
Yeah, let's go high C.
Okay, yeah. Shock. B tier.
He's still A?
I think he's well, no, yeah, he's on the level of the Kareem and Wilt.
Wilson Kareem,
yeah,
right?
He's definitely that same type of card. A tier. He's faster than they are. His jumper's even worse than theirs, but similar to them. Really only going to hit wide open, but he gets dominant animations. Giannis is obviously S. His Dark Matter is, in my opinion, the best small forward in the game. I don't know if you agree, but he is incredible.
Him and LeBron, 1A, 1B for me, but I'm a big Bron fan, so I lean Bron. But Giannis, I think like comp setting, like actually who's the best small forward, it's probably Giannis, but like I'm always take LeBron.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, we got about 15 more cards or so to go for this part of the tier list. Kawhi, think it's got to be A still. Very solid defensive card, smooth jumper, can move a little bit.
Yeah.
I think A tier. He's actually still a very good card at the shooting guard position. SGA is obviously S. I feel like he is a top 3 to 4 point guard in the entire game at very worst. Could be argued as high as probably number 2. Extremely good card. Definitely S tier. No doubt about that one. Korver. What do you think? I damn near put him in S tier. His defense and jumper so good.
Yeah, I don't know, but S, like, is he better than Drazen, you think?
Yes, he is. Because he's bigger. He plays more defense.
Okay, well, if he's bigger than Drazen, you could go S, because I think Drazen's like A tier. So if you think he's better, then maybe the same tier or maybe like higher. So
what do we but is he better than Jaren? That I think is a no. I think A tier for now.
Maybe keep him in A for now. Yeah.
Okay, Dr. J, obviously S tier. Did you put the pink diamond on here as well? Because the pink diamond's also going to be S tier. If he's not on here.
I think he's the one because I was trying to get some more cards. I didn't want to put too many duplicates just because there's a lot. So I don't think I put him, but he would be S too. Yeah.
Okay, that's valid. Yeah, Dr. J obviously S tier still. Amazing all around card. Doesn't really have any serious.
I just want to say,
what's up?
Same thing with this 1B because that's the next card. No pink diamond would have probably, I would assume, also be S as well.
Yeah. I think there's a bigger gap between Opal Wimby and Pink Diamond Wimby than there is between Dark Matter Dr. J and Pink Diamond Dr. J. I will say that.
Dr. J is the same card. The Pink Diamond and the Dark, they're the same card.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've used both. There's no difference.
They play basically the exact same. Whereas Wimby, there's a noticeable like defensive like slight speed difference and stuff. Some things that are noticeable. I would still put the Pink Diamond Wimby in S, but realistically, if he's not fully badged, if he's like base Pink Diamond Wimby, you could actually probably say A at this point. But almost every Wimby has like 20 Hoffs and 4 legend badges. So I don't like KG. I think his jumper is really ugly. And he doesn't have any movement either.
C though, right?
I wouldn't put him. I mean, I think he's same level as Dirk. Even though he's a Dark Matter, I think he's probably C tier. Brunson, D tier, too small. His SIGs are actually really nice and his jumper is really nice. So I'll give him D.
I'm pissed I pulled him.
Oh,
about 99.
That was unfortunate. But I think overall he is D tier. He's not quite F, but he's not a very good card. John Wall. C. Probably. He's not better than Donovan Mitchell.
Bradley Beal?
Yeah, he's Bradley Beal, Donovan Mitchell level. Great slasher, very smooth jumper, doesn't have god tier movement or great size, but he's a decent card. I agree with what Evan said earlier about Harden being A tier. That seems like the right spot for him. Really nice offensive card, great jump shot. SIGs though aren't great, and defensively he's like good, not amazing. Scottie Pippen, defensively he is a definite S tier. His jumper is money. He's got a great fade.
Yeah.
The problem is there's a lot of good shooting guards left. What do you think? A or S?
High A. Okay. High A. Really high A.
Very good card. I don't generally recommend him that much because he's expensive. And I think there's other guys around his price tag that are a little better, but he's a very, very good card. Drazen, also probably A. Amazing budget shooting guard. Really good jump shot. Great slasher as well.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, we got a few more
Beasley
cards
also A?
on the list. Yeah, I put him A. I think Beasley's S. Yeah. His jumper is so good and his SIGs are so great. As a shot creator, he is the best small forward in the game. And defensively, I understand as a base card, it's not insane. He gets really good animations. He's got a big player build. I don't
Do
know.
you think he's better than KD?
In my opinion, yes. I know that's a crazy thing to
that's
say
fair
for some people, but I actually think
That's
he's better
fair.
than KD. And KD might
that
be
means he's
S tier
probably-
too, to be fair.
Yeah, because it means Beasley's probably, you probably have him Beasley 3-4 small
Yeah,
forwards.
I think I
top
have
three,
him-
top 4.
Yeah, third. Not assuming like duplicates of Giannis. Fourth if I'm assuming
Yeah,
duplicates
yeah,
of
yeah.
Giannis. And then Paul
Yeah,
George.
okay.
We got 3 more cards here. So Paul George is A tier. Very similar to
Yeah, I
to
agree.
Pippen. Very similar cards. Karl Anthony Towns, I think, is kind of trash.
C?
Probably C again. I would probably take Duncan, Vucevic, and Aldridge over him, to be honest. And then Paulo Banchero, the last card of this video specifically, has to go A tier as well, probably, right?
Yeah. He's better than
6'10".
Carmelo. Looking at the small forwards,
Yeah,
he's better
he's
than Carmelo.
6'10", great slasher, really good card. We got a lot of A tier cards and C tier cards right now,
Yeah.
but this is the list through the first 50 cards anyway. I know I did more of the talking in this one. Evan will do more of the talking in his video. Either way, I hope y'all did enjoy the video, and make sure y'all go over to Evan's channel to watch part 2 later on today. And I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.